like scope.
Live from Commonwealth Stadium in Edmonton, it's Canadian professional football with the BC Lions against the Edmonton Eskimos. Let's take a look at the Western Conference, where it's Edmonton, BC, and Calgary, all in first place with 4 points each, although the Stampeders have played the 2 more games than the other 2. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers picked up their first win of the season last night after 3 straight losses, so they're in 3rd spot with 2 points. The Saskatchewan Roughriders on the field right now at Ivor Wynne Stadium in Hamilton, battling against the Ticats and looking for a first win. In the Eastern Conference, it's the surprising Toronto Argonauts in top spot, followed by the Ottawa Roughriders, those Hamilton Tiger Cats, and the defending Eastern champion Montreal Alouettes with just the 1 win and 2 losses. Defensive line for the BC Lions, Lohman and Leonhard to the right side with Al Wilson at center, of course. John Blaine, Tom Humphrey are the left-hand side of the offensive line. The Lions go with the first offensive sequence of the football game. The quarterback is, of course, Joe Powpow. They are 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line with some motion in the backfield at Sloan as Powpow goes to the screen to the outside. And the Lions get absolutely nowhere, with middle linebacker and Chenley Award winner Dan Kepley there to do the damage. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Edmonton Eskimos with the 3-man line, Fennell, Parker, the newcomer, and Boone. 4 linebackers, Towns, Potter, Kepley, and Este, and then Highball, Butler, Lavarado, Jones, and Holloman. 2nd and 9, BC, at their own 23. Powpow to throw, straight up the middle, and it's to Harry Holt, complete, across to the 47-yard line, where he's stopped by Greg Butler, the outstanding inside man for the Edmonton Eskimos. Beautiful night for football at Commonwealth Stadium. Powpow again to throw to the outside and going deep, almost picked off by Joe Holloman. He scoots down the sidelines and is finally knocked out of bounds by veteran BC Lions center Al Wilson with the first turnover of the football game. Wilkinson at quarterback. Give straight up the middle to Neil Lumsden. Line with the Edmonton Eskimos, veteran Bob Howes at center with Upton and Potier the guards. Stevenson and Mike Wilson are the tackles. An impressive wide receiver and backfield core. Edmonton, of course, the toughest and the #1 team in the game. Everybody else just lines up and tries to knock them off. Tom Wilkinson, 2nd down and 8. He's at the BC 38-yard line after that turnover that stopped the BC drive. Wilkie to throw to the outside. He is complete to Jim Germany at the 34-yard line for an attempt from the 39-yard line. Cutler has been 2 for 3 on field goals this year, and will punt this one or bang this one from about the 39.5-yard line on the right-hand hash mark. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. So the Edmonton Eskimos take the lead. Quarterback rolls to his right side, looks for the pass, throws the blooper, and Leon White picks it off, but head coach Hugh Campbell is a little bit upset.
There's a flag, J. Paul.
Tonight's game, they've been doing that all year. Wilkie changes his mind, goes to the right side, and has the short pass to Tommy Scott, who appears to have the first down as he fights his way out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Good pressure from the Lions defense, and they put him down. Nick Hebler was in there first with 5. Wilkinson back to throw, again the pressure, and they got him again. Rick Goltz actually made the tackle. Richard Murray with tremendous pressure.
Kick, too, because his teammates didn't believe him.
4-0 now for the Eskimos as the Lions take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. It's Joe Powpow at quarterback. And he's back to throw on 1st down again. Going deep to Ricky Ellis. Larry Highball picks it off, and Ellis puts him right back down. Second time Powpow's been picked off in this first quarter. Wilkinson to throw. Goes. Lions with a 7-man line. Wilkinson gives to Santucci, and Angelo goes. There's a little bit of a scrap down here on the near sideline.
I'm pointing this evening.
The penalty moves the ball all the way down to the BC 42-yard line. A costly penalty in both ways that they've lost Glenn Jackson. Wilkinson with a good fake. Goes down the right side of the field. He's got Kelly And Mr. Kelly is knocked out of bounds at the 18-yard line as they went to work on Leon Bright. Tom Wilkinson calling signals with Neil Lumsden bouncing his way through all the way down to the 3-yard line. Stadium here tonight. He's at the bottom of the I. Behind Neil Lumsden as Tom Wilkinson goes to work. Gives the ball to Germany. He's up and over for the touchdown. The Lions don't like it a bit as Larry Riley comes away with a football. Bruce Evans twice and in good field position both times.
They have 2 interceptions and by a penalty. They're going to have to get some offense going, though.
Back to the live from the 47-yard line. John Henry White off right tackle to the 53, maybe the 54. Joe Paupau at 2nd and 4 goes to the outside. Completed pass to Harry Holt. He breaks away from the tackle, goes to the 44, all the way down to the 42-yard line. Lions 1st and 10 now at their Edmonton 41, their deepest penetration tonight. They go up the middle and go virtually nowhere. Over. 2nd and 8, back to throw. Receivers covered. Ricky Ellis at the 30 down to the 25-yard line where he's tripped up by Larry Highbaugh. And Highbaugh gets a little help on the play from action from the 25-yard line. Leo Sloan on the sweep to the left side, battles his way down to the 21 and is expecting to be out for another 3, maybe even 4 games. Paupau calls the signals. John Henry White, the lone setback. Joe Paupau to throw. He gets pursuit from Pinnell, and Pinnell wins the contest. Big bad David Pinnell. The Lions with a 3rd and 10 situation. Louis Pasaglia will try a field goal from the 32-yard line, directly in front of the uprights. And he's wide to the right side, out over the dead ball line. Larry Highbaugh just lets it run. And Smith are the wide receivers. Draw, give it straight up the middle to Jim Germany, dances to the 45. And he's hit by a mass of Lions. Tony Proudfoot leads the way, along with Kelly, Scott, Smith, Pryor, and he goes again up the middle with Germany. Gets to the 50, maybe the 51. He stopped there. Germany in motion. Wilkinson looks to the outside, screens to Neil Lumsden. He slips, falls, and runs up underneath linebacker Glenn Jackson. Kicking now into the wind. This is sick in front of the game. He's up to the ball. He runs the football and is down to the 45. Steps out of bounds at about the 38-yard line as he's pressured there by Kenny Hinton. And the Eskimos pull a fast one. Eskimos all the way into the BC 40-yard line with his 18-yard field position and a 1st down at BC's 40. Tom Wilkinson looks things over and gives to Jim Germany going on the sweep to the outside. He has not too much running room. Gets down maybe to the 36-yard line, 5-yard line. There's 2nd and 6. Wilkinson screens to the outside to Germany. Good pressure by Nick Hebler in the ball game tonight, and he has one from about the 39-yard line. This one from the 42. It's up, and it's wide to the outside. Leon Bright, 15 yards deep, dances around and is dropped along with the official on a tackle on the play by Leo Blanchard, who was in to make the stop. This momentum they've had, where they've scored each and every time they've had the football. John Henry White, the lone setback, as Paupau rolls out, takes his time, and chooses to run a fumble on the play. The Lions seem to have recovered the ball. That's the signal from the referee, Neil Payne. Start off at 1st and 10 with Leo Sloan going to the outside, looking for room, and running into nothing but trouble with Tom Towns and Dale Potter. 2nd down and 11. Lost a yard on Sloan's carry. Paupau back to throw. Looks to his left, then cocks his arm and goes back in over the middle to John Henry White. And he is up to the 36-yard line, but they're still way short of the 1st down. The 43 as Joe Paupau holds. Larry Highbaugh is about 20 yards deep in the end zone. Pasaglia's kick is up, and this time it's good. So he's 1 for 2 in the evening, and the Eskimos' lead is cut to just 8 points. Just a fantastic facility. As Jim Taylor pointed out, in about 3 years from now, Vancouver may have something similar, but with the roof on. The 44. From the I formation, the give is to Leo Sloan. He runs into heavy traffic before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Our activity earlier in the week. Paupau, 2nd down and 9. Again to throw. This time going deep, he has Harry Holt at the 25. He's decked immediately by Larry Highbaugh,
who had covered drop line.
Going against the clock as we approach halftime, and the Lions squirt right through the middle. The Eskimos with a 9-man front. Foul gives to John Henry White, and he may have made it with second effort. And then again, he may not have. He ran into people like Ron Estee and Tom Towns. Whole game right here, and it's not even halftime. We have a minute 22 till the half. And Commonwealth Stadium erupts with the noise. Foul in and should have it. To halftime. And a lot of noise to contend with at Commonwealth Stadium. Foul has 44,000 people against him. And he almost had that picked off. Penetration of the ball game. As Pow goes to work, drops straight back, looks, screens to the outside to John Henry White. He turns it back up the middle and gets to the 10, where they'll be 5 yards short of the first down, and the kicking team comes to the field. Joe Pow kneels at the 17-yard line. Louis takes his position. The line flexes, and the ball is up, and the kick is good. It took them 2 minutes to do it, but it's done, and the score is now 12-7 Eskimos.
Linemen stand up, and it's an attempt to draw the opposition offside. Comes off the line. Warren Moon does that semi-roll that he's famous for. Pumps to him a little bit, and just goes up, turns it up. Kenny Hinton makes a nice move to the ball. Riley has him pocketed in, but falls down, and Kelly just turns on the guns, and nobody's going to catch him. Nice play by Fryer to come and try to make a block on the play, but it wasn't needed. Kelly was going all the way on that one.
89 yards. First play from scrimmage in the second half of the football game. And it got them a first down. And John Henry White tries to turn upfield, again heavy traffic. Good pursuit from behind. 9-yard touchdown strike that started the second half for Edmonton. Pass to the outside to Harry Holt. Actually to Ricky Ellis, I'm sorry. Will Sloan and John Henry White in the backfield, and screening to Ricky Ellis. Side heavy traffic and nailed. Again, Dan Kepley with Tom Towns. And down in the game by 12 points. 19-7 is the score here in the third quarter. Terry Bailey goes in motion to the left. Pow sprints out, gets good pressure, and almost had it. And Ricky Ellis, with great reaction time, knocks him down. There's a flag on the play. Penalty.
Unnecessary roughness, BC, grabbing by the face mask. First down.
Larry Hibaugh's second interception of the football game that puts the Eskimos on the Lions 35, and throwing deep, going to Fryer, or to Kelly rather. He gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. Eskimos quick to take advantage. Looking at the door once more at the 5-yard line, where they have 3 tries and a touchdown. The first is given to Jim Germany. He goes maybe to the 4. Germany. Warren Moon trying to throw the football and does it in the end zone. It's incomplete. Germany. Quick turnaround, Jim Taylor.
Mark it down, Paul. You do not give...
In third quarter action here at Commonwealth Stadium. As the sun sets behind the mountains. Lions playing comeback football, catch-up football. John Henry White to the outside, across the 50 to the 45. Great pursuit there by Tom Town to knock him down. There's a second down and a yard to go. Pow straight ahead and has it. Lions are first and 10 at the 42. John Henry White spurts off left tackle, gets to the 30. Pete Lavarado stopped them there, maybe at the 29-yard line. They have the ball in the Eskimo 32, first and 10. Pow to the outside. Oh, almost picked off again by Larry Highbaugh. Jim Taylor, second and 10. The screen to the outside. John Henry White gets by Kepley to the 30, 25, 20, 17-yard line, and Pete Lavorado makes them pay for it. Eskimos with that 8-man line straight ahead. Pow could do an awful lot to get them closer right here. Sets up deep and almost picked off the game. 44 seconds left. Pow setting up the throw. Looks deep to the end zone, way over the head of Ricky Ellis. Lions with 3 shots at the goal line from the 9. John Henry White has the first one and goes virtually nowhere. Crowd roars. Pow takes the snap, waits till the last minute. Touchdown to Harry Holt. And Joe Pow gets up off the turf after taking some of a beating. The score at Commonwealth Stadium. Eskimos now at their own 48. Moon keeps it, gets away from Murray, and runs into Leon Bright. Moon to throw.